Oh, that sucks. I didn't combo him. Damn, I didn't break it in time. See? And now I'm trying to do the same thing, and it's just not working for me. Again, you want to try to stay consistent. You don't want to just try to do it all, just pure on luck. Because that can literally happen on the other, you know, the other opponent. Like, exactly what they're trying to do. Whoa, just a throw. And another throw. What the hell? Okay, so... hit him. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I was kind of hoping he would press a button there because I can do a standing strong and hit him out of something. Yeah. If you try to do air counterbreaker in the air and it misses or it whiffs, or if you just call it out wrong, it's punishable. How can that be more punishable like in Season 1? Honestly, okay, counterbreakers is... it's a guess of its own. You're guessing when the other character is going to try to break your combo, right? It's a guess. Something that can, you know, that you can work around to try to hit that more consistently is through habits. Now, keep in mind, one counter break right now can earn you up to like 60, even 70% health. So when people look at that damage, that's more encouraged that, you know, at first, they feel more encouraged to do that right away. In some of these matchups, the longer they last, the more potential you can, you know, the more potential that you can learn with your character, and more habits that you can learn with the other character, or whatever the other players, you know, whoever the other player is. Will, what's up, man? Honestly, like, there has been like a kind of like a set thing that some people have been doing, like just kind of like a certain combo and then a counter breaker regardless of whatever, just so that way they feel comfortable doing it, instead of because maybe they might have a hard time learning you know, what the other character is capable of, what type of player they are, you know, stuff like that. But now that, you know, matches, you know, are way shorter now, they end a hell of a lot quicker. People are finding more uses for just doing counter breakers after very certain combos, instead of actually trying to, you know, utilize manipulating your character into a counter break. It's just whatever they feel comfortable. So that leads to, they might hit it, they might not. Versus, it's a very good chance that they're going to hit it because they're this type of player and they don't usually do this. You know what I mean? Oh! Like, for instance, here, let me explain something about this character. So the combo that he just did to me, he did a shoulder rush into a full auto jabs two times in a row. Something tells me that he's a little bit afraid right now. He's a little bit afraid of leaning over to the other strengths in fear of getting broken. So let me see here. Okay, so right there, that tells me he actually really tried to see if he could break something, either a manual or react to an auto double. Oh, I forgot that, like, that ends so fast now. So from here, I think I might be able to counter break him. Oh, see, he tried to do it in the first hit. There it is, right there. He's telling me that he's very, very, very afraid. There you go. He's getting a little bit of courage back, since he's kind of close to dead. There it is, another one. Didn't have to utilize instinct, didn't have to utilize any of my meter just to finish off that red health because of the fact that he was scared. So doing a counter break on that person becomes more habit related instead of a guess. If I just jumped into him and, you know, first thing of the round, I just did fierce and the counter break, and I got and it hit, I wouldn't feel like I learned anything. I really would not feel like I've learned a single thing. It took me a little bit to kind of learn his tendencies there, and then through the second round, I got him in 2 counter breaks. You know, because he showed a lot of hesitant activity with his game style or his play style. Now, if you're playing with, like, you know, top players or playing with your rival, it's very, very hard to explain because it's always a constant struggle. Habits, you know, bad habits, good habits, character habit, you know, all of this stuff. You know, it just kind of all goes in your head, but the more and more you learn about, like, doing a lot of stuff like this, like counter-breaking folks, learning their habits and matchup and all that stuff, it'll just click in your head, like, right away. You'll feel comfortable, you know. But I hope that helps you guys out, understand a little bit. I mean, am I all for encouraging of guest breaking or you know, a lot of that stuff? No, I'm not. Not at all. No way. I hate it. I hate that stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. You can't just tell somebody not to do it. You have to show them why it's bad. And I guess it's harder more than ever to, you know, discourage them from doing it. Who's my rival? I don't know. I don't really believe in rivals, really. When I mean rival, I honestly mean like a friend that you play with all the time, like that one person that knows you better than anybody, and that can challenge you, and literally both of you folks will learn together 110%. Some people mean rivals as in somebody that beats them in a tournament. Big deal. You know what I mean? Like rivals, it's like, well, if I was still playing with Gutter Magic, like as often as I used to in Season 1, I would say, yeah, I would say he's my rival. Or Kowalski. Kowalski is a good example. I used to play him all the time, and matches go back and forth. We would have no dominance over each other. I would consider him as a rival, you know. Probably. Like Kowalski, Gutter Magic, like people that I play with, that I've played it with more than anybody, and you could see like the skill level just kind of changing, you know what I mean? Like it forces you. I knew she was gonna jump. Damn it. Freaking lag. I just want my fierce manuals. That's all I want. Up, up. That was weird. What, that missed? Oh my god. Oh, that was ambiguous as hell. Another ambiguous setup. Oh, I kinda knew it. Oh gosh, I thought I still had my double fireballs. That sucks. Filthy Rich. Filthy Rich is a rival. Hell yes he is. What the? Oh god, some really weird lag going on. Filthy Rich is definitely a rival, you know? Oh, nice break. Jump back, jump forward. What in the world just happened? Nah. Some weird lag going on. Missing a lot of combos. Yeah, that whole match was very, very sloppy. It was very sloppy. You can see the lag happening in different portions of the game. I don't know what's up with that, man. That sucks. I don't know what's up with that. It was smooth, but every time we got in contact, there was like little small spikes here and there throwing off like a manual or whatever. Grims, you're a Binding of Isaac player? Yes, I used to play that game religiously. I played the first one non-fucking stop. I don't remember what all the items do, but I used to play it non-stop, yes. Yeah, Filthy Rich was part of the Double Helix team, yeah. In that Glacius matchup, can you explain again what he did wrong? Also, how do you know when the counter break? Tendencies, how afraid they are, and how willing, how encouraged you are to punish somebody like that during a match. Your thoughts on Glacius manuals? I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. It's nothing like universal manuals, but it's definitely a great way to toss things up, you know what I mean? I feel like they're great. I don't know any Glaciuses in the house that feel like they've been affected by the hit stop animation by any chance. I don't think I've heard of one Glacius that has had a problem. Does it even affect Glacius at all whatsoever? When I played Filthy Rich, it looked like he was pulling out the same exact manuals, the same exact timing. Nothing really that different, but I don't know. I'm not a Glacius, so I can't really say that for myself. Ooh, he went really early before the hit actually came out. Spaz, it's all good. Oh, nice. You got the. Oh, you're getting the 50. Nice. That's cool. Oh, holy shit. This is gonna be a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the armor. I was waiting for it. It hurts. I'll do another one. Decent shit. That's safe now. That's actually safe, by the way, for those of you that haven't, or for those of you very used to punishing that on block. It's actually safe now. You cannot try to throw him. You cannot try to hit him out of it. Actually has enough time to do it, either or. Ah, shit. Grim's kicks and punch manuals have different timings. Some of them do. Some of them do. Or some of them look like they do. Manual lance is affected, otherwise it's not really affecting him? Okay. Okay. It took me, like, to be completely comfortable in breaking almost every single shadow comfortably. Probably like to the optimal levels, like ever since the beginning of the game, probably like 4 months maybe. Like with or maybe sooner, maybe like 3 months, I'm not sure. Breaking TJ Combo's shadows is probably the most strangest thing I've ever come upon, because the pattern is so basic, yet I find myself locking out almost 80% of the time. I think it's probably due to the lag, you know, since the game may slow down, you might press a little bit sooner than usual. But I lock out against TJ Combo's shadows almost all the time. Sometimes I'll break it by just doing the same exact pattern. I'm not sure why. I don't know if anybody else has an issue with that either. That's right, you don't have to do manuals to be good. It's very true. Very true. That's a pretty good combo to just kind of get rid of somebody and get that one skull. Stop jumping back.